Today we're unboxing our two-way articulating borescope from the company called Ralcam. It's 6.2 millimeter steerable probe inspection camera for automotive, aircraft, mechanics, problem solvers like you and me. Its number is IP67. It's out on the porch. Let's go see what's in the box. Available from Amazon in the Ralcam store. The package arrived safely in an undamaged shipping box, which is always nice to see. The item number that we're reviewing is F406A-1M. I'm already liking that it's packed in its own nice case. Very nice case. Let's get this out of the box. Nice dual zipper. And this is what we see when we open up the case. I'll start taking stuff out. Here's everything that came in the box. You have the control unit, electronics, a lens cleaner, an instruction manual, and a high caliber USB cable. It has to be a good one to transmit the data at the rates that the video requires. This one has gold contacts and is rated for 480 megabits per second. So I don't know if you can use a regular USB or want to use a regular USB cable, but they provide one that is quite a high quality. And here's the articulating part. I'm turning the knob on the control unit. Well, you get in there and you can look all around your inside your car spark plug hole, look at the piston heads and stuff like that, and you can really a little bit scary the way it looks around, isn't it? I can't wait to read the instruction manual. That's what we're going to do next, because this is my first one, and we have to figure out how it works. Now, you will notice you do have to provide your own cell phone screen. That's what makes this unit more affordable. It doesn't come with its own screen. You hook your phone up to it and you can use your phone along. I'm going to have to download some software, I'm sure. I'll let you know how that goes. I really like that this company has support services listed right on the back of the owner's manual. Upon reading the manual, the control unit has a lithium battery that requires a 5-volt charger with the C-type end on it, the newer Android charging end, which I have. It comes with a charging indicator light. I wanted to take this video with my new phone, which I have in my hand, and I wanted to use my old phone to demonstrate the product while I film, and I thought I might not have a good end, but they supplied 4 different USB cables for Apple, old Android style, and the new Android style, which I think is great, because now I can use my old phone to demonstrate the product while I film it with my new phone. Don't forget to remove the lens cap before attempting to see a picture. After a relatively short learning curve, I was able to get the scope to start showing the video on the screen. And I'm just taking a look at things that are on the table here. Now there's the gnarled end on the phone vise where I have my phone locked in. That's a pretty good picture. You see the detail on that, the finger gnarlings. And now we're going to look down the bore of a 75-year-old Marlin 20 gauge shotgun. I know it's going to be dirty, and before I forget, there are 3 different light settings for brightness on this. Here we go into the bore of the 20 gauge. While I'm down in here, I'll articulate a little wee bit. You can look at the scarring on there, scoring. So you can basically put this into anything and see what's inside. Here we are coming up on the firing pin. The bolt's open. There's the chamber for the shell. That's a pretty handy inspection device. Now you got to realize that it's one phone taking a picture of another phone, so results may vary. But the quality of the picture is quite good. It's 1 megapixel. And you can gauge, especially on a used rifle, what condition it's in. It'll fit anything bigger than a 22. It won't fit a 22, but anything larger than that, you should be able to get the camera down the barrel. And that's what you use a Borescope for. You can use it on a lot of other things, which I'm going to go do now. Oh, here's me trying to focus in on the deep, dark recesses of my automobile. I try changing the brightness on the lamp. And now we're going to check the condition of the bore on an 1898 30-40 Krag rifle. 30 caliber, 125 years old. And we'll put the bore cam in the end of the barrel and show you what that looks like. Now I loaned this to my son, and I said when you're done shooting it, make sure you clean it. You can check out the condition of the rifling. I once asked a gentleman what he thought the value of this antique rifle was, and he said it's all going to be on the condition of the bore and the rifling. Yeah, we can see some rust right there. See that rust in the upper right hand? Well, almost 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock in the picture. Of course, I'm taking a picture of the picture. There's quite a bit of rust in there, actually. So this would devalue this rifle. Quite a bit, actually. The outside's not in too bad a shape. But you can certainly check out the condition of this 30-40 Krag. Like I said, it's 125 years old. My dad bought it Army surplus in the 1930s. And the cable's long enough to take it the whole way down through. Further we get, the rustier it is. until we get the firing pin on the open bolt. That's really a clear picture, isn't it? Check that out. All the other filming I was doing outside with ladybugs flying around and everything, but in a good lighting condition, this really does a nice job. Check that out. See that detail so well. Our review is of the F406A, and here are some of the particulars. The diameter of the lens is 0.24 inches, just under a quarter of an inch. 39-inch tube snake. The material is flexible metal tube. It says it's wound in titanium. Depth of the field over 3 inches, 4 inches, almost 4 inches. Field of view 100 degrees, but then you have that articulating end. You can look all over the place. 180 degrees actually. You can dim it. The battery type is a 2200 mAh polymer lithium battery. Works for approximately 120 minutes. And you have to recharge it, and it's 1 megapixel. The app languages come in Chinese, English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Japanese, and Korean. My particular instruction book came in English, German, and Spanish. As I promised, this is a review of the Ralcam articulating borescope. And it does articulate and it does scope bores. I used a really old Android phone for my screen, an old Motorola Edge I think, and filmed this on a Motorola 5G stylus. And there's their support information if you have any questions. And I really appreciate Ralcam giving me the opportunity to review this item. For people that have to look in their piston area in their car and stuff for carbon buildup, or get underneath the hard to find places looking for bad suspension parts and things like that, come really in handy. Ralcam, the only inspection device you'll ever need. Thanks for watching. Pittsburgh Pap, out.